Alrighty, race 2 rundown. East 47th Century J-Rock 53 was scratch D.A. Jiminy Cricket won it. Hugh Hef was second best tonight. Pebble Beach Pro fourth. Easily the best six. Dark Twisted Balboa finishing third. Top down a 7-5. Scratch 1, 2, 4, 6, and 3. The third race up and coming. In the third race, the blinkers go on number 5, Lady Libby. Garrett Rooney will be driving number 6, Beauty Bling. Third race, Exacta Try, Super, and a pick 3 opportunity comes your way in about 4 minutes. Alrighty, it looks like the YouTube feed is back up and going for our live program. Just go to our Monday live racing page and you will find the YouTube feed back up and rolling for this Monday evening race card. We appreciate your patience and we apologize for any inconvenience. Live money updates here for the $7,500 Pick 4 pool. It's $2,250 live and in play. And as far as the Pick 5 goes, Pick 5 total pool, $14,000 plus, live and in play, $3,551. There's that win photo from race number 2, just getting up. D.A. Jiminy Cricket. He was battling first up from the half mile on against Hugh Heff, and they threw down throughout that final half. The edge went to D.A. Jiminy Cricket for 3 in a row in Ontario. Getting set to post parade here. Starters in the third, opening up as the heaviest of faves. Number 1, Miss Italia at 1-9. Here's a look at her. 4-year-old daughter, Better Than Cheddar, goes out for Wendy Warren Timpano along with C Spray Stables Limited. Frank Tucci and Dave Kennedy. Mike Timpano trains. Nick Stewart goes on the 1, Miss Italia. Number 2, Danica Sealster, Jay Harris for Chris Haskell, along with Stan Henderson. Chris does the training. Number 3, Sassenach for owner, trainer, breeder Kevin Gillis. Dan Clements. I Wish I Had a Me is 4, Mike Horner, training and driving for Leo Baker. Number 5, Lady Libby gets the blinkers on tonight for Kim and Brad McDibbin. Tom Broadhurst, Brad Douglas. Scott McDibbin trains. Lauren House on the lines. Then the 6, Beauty Bling. Garrett Rooney now driving for Doug Hastings and Brian Daly. Brian does the training. Lisa Stewart owning. Ryan Stewart trains the 7, Cheddar Rose. Jason Ryan. And a trailing spot for 8, Sky Velocity. This one for owner, trainer Gary MacDonald. Paul McKenzie on board for the drive. Those are your 8 pacing. Fillies and mares for the third. They are $15,000 claimers. Non-winners $30,000 life. We are getting a look at the heavy favorite. This is Miss Italia. She got put away for a couple of months back in mid-August. So freshening up and making her second start back off that layoff tonight in London. She had a 1:57 flat mile where she finished 6th over Flamborough in her latest on October 19th. A rail to work with. Anytime I've seen this mare show up with her A game, she is lights out, really good. Like she could go with preferred types, but she's been known to throw in a clunker here and there. We'll see how she gets along tonight. She's been a single for me and likely a single for many in the multi-leg wagers tonight. She gets the heaviest action right now at 1-5. It's the 1, Miss Italia. Outside chance for number 7, Cheddar Rose. We saw Jason Ryan report home a winner in race 2 with D.A. Jiminy Cricket. He'll try to come right back in this one with Cheddar Rose. There is some early speed to work with. She did wire them up from post 4 last time out, though she only had to reach the opening quarter in 30 flat. We'll see how she gets along. For the outside post here in London, 7, Cheddar Rose. Second choice currently at 7-2. Another possibility here for the tries and superfectas. And number 5, Lady Libby. It was a bang-up second when 2-hole riding in her latest over London. That was the second start back off a layoff. They've opted to go for the blinkers tonight. Blinkers go on. Number 5, Lady Libby. Lauren House teaming up with trainer Scott McNevin. Double digits, 14-1 currently. Got word from Sammy Uprichard earlier today. Mentions that his dad got out of surgery, and so Sammy, his family, friends, and all of us here at the Raceway are wishing Sam Uprichard a speedy recovery following surgery. Less than 2 minutes. Wagering time on race 3. The live racing continues here tomorrow evening. It's the Halloween card of racing. Getting underway at 5:50. Your free program for tomorrow night available for download on our website, westernfairdistrict.com/raceway. Less than 1 minute. Getting set to go postward here. That heavy action continues on number 1, Miss Italia. The second start back off the layoff, and she's much the best if she's on her game. Final call for wagering here. The fillies and mares on the pace, getting set to line up. Still time. You'd have to hurry, though. And gates moving. And behind, Miss Italia on the return to London. Danica Sealster, Sassenach. I Wish I Had a Me. Then Lady Libby, Beauty Bling, Cheddar Rose, Sky Velocity back tearing it. Into the stretch. Picking up speed. Here they come. They're off as expected. Miss Italia with her early speed, getting out of there nicely. Danica Sealster up there in the top 2 from the wide side. Cheddar Rose looking for a room at the end. She's found it. In 4th, single file through that opening turn they travel. Miss Italia is going to get the front end respect here in the early going at 2-5. She's leading by a length and a half with Danica Sealster for the trip in 2nd. Sassenach is racing from 3rd. All alone traveling 4th is Cheddar Rose. Then in 5th, we got I Wish I Had a Me. That came ahead of Sky Velocity. Lady Libby has one beaten in the early going. That is a gapped off trailing Beauty Bling. Up and towards 3/8 completion and just coasting along unchallenged, looking very comfortable here. Miss Italia now on top by 2 full lengths. Danica Sealster is tracking from 2nd. Sassenach continuing 3rd. Cheddar Rose right line to the 4th, and she's going to go on. That's cover for Sky Velocity. And to set it up 3rd over, Lady Libby. I Wish I Had a Me, and continuing the trail was Beauty Bling. Over the half, just a minute and 3/5, 31 flat through that second quarter. Miss Italia still maintaining a 2-length lead. Here's the backside now. Let's see what she's got tonight. Miss Italia is the one. Danica Seelster holding second. Cheddar Rose continuing to gain. She's third on the outside now, racing for the place against Danica Seelster. There's 3/4 and 1, 30 flat. 29 and 2 through the third. Miss Italia still going forwards. Chased up at a second. Danica Seelster back on for third. Sassenach, Sky Velocity is now showing fourth into the stretch. Miss Italia, strides might be shortening up. Here comes the pocket sitter, Danica Seelster. Those strides were not shortening up. She's opening up. Miss Italia for an easy victory. Danica Seelster was second. Sassenach finishing third. Cheddar Rose was fourth at 1:59 flat. Number one, Miss Italia, as good as advertised here at 2-5. Danica Seelster second, Sassenach third, then Cheddar Rose 1, 2, 3, and 7. Unofficial. Back to Victory Lane here. Travels the one, Miss Italia, the 4-year-old daughter, Better Than Cheddar, from the Rock and Roll Hanover mare, Power Nap. For owners, Wendy Warren Timpano, Sea Spray Stables Limited, Frank Tucci and Dave Kennedy, Mike Timpano trained, and Nick Stewart driven to win. The mare goes all the way tonight to win easily in 1:59 flat. Congratulations. Just like that, going official here. Miss Italia 290, Exactor 8 even, dollar try. 16.25 was as easy as 1, 2, 3. The dollar super 55.05. Your 20 center worth 11.01. Official rundown for race number 3 in London. Miss Italia race winner. Danica Sealster second. Sassenach was third. I Wish I Had a Me 6. Lady Libby 8. Beauty Bling 7. Cheddar Rose 4th. Sky Velocity finished 5th. Miss Italia all the way 159 flat. Fourth race up and coming, moments away. Put Jay Harris on the 4, Seal the Dark. Jay Harris for Seal the Dark in the upcoming fourth race. Exactor Tri Super. It's a daily double. So the guest cappers tonight, every night, Robert Reed Jr., Lou Sorella, Nathan Bain, Ghislaine Paquette with their best selections for the night. Myself, Nathan, Ghislaine, all selecting one Voom Voom here in the fourth. Robert Reed Jr. went to number 3, High Rolling. Lou Sorella on the 2, A Sailor's Delight here. The 1, 2, and 3 take the early action, just over a minute. Live money in play for the pick 5 now, $1,919 from the $14,000 plus pool. As far as the pick 4 goes, $7,500 guaranteed pool, and it's $1,239 still in play following the victory by favorite Miss Italia. Fourth race starters on parade, led by the 1, Voom Voom. This one for Doug Dunbar, along with Jason Libby, Tim Flynn. Jason does the training. Dan Clements stays on 1, Voom Voom. The 2, A Sailor's Delight, owned by Dan Mead, trained by Robert Doyle. Garrett Rooney stays on to drive here. Here's 3, High Rolling, owned and trained by Jack Ray of London, Scott Ray in the sulky. And then the 4, Seal the Dark. Jay Harris tonight for Colonel Schneider Jr. Trainer is Cash Schneider. Credit Kawhi 5, Travis Henry for Larry Lane. Trainers Patrick Bissett. And then 6, JM Outspoken, Lauren House for Lisa Stewart. Trainers Ryan Stewart. And rounding out the field, number 7, Raising a Rocket, Rob Doyle, training and driving for owner Dan Mead. 7, Pacing Fillies and Mares, all on gate for the fourth race. Exactor, Tri Superfecta, a daily double right here. Catching the score down here of number 1, Voom Voom. Very impressive winner, 2 back. She's the likely speed with a rail advantage. Voom Voom, current 7-5 favor with Clement staying on board for Libby. Number 2 is Sailor's Delight, gate to wire winner. Here in London on October 24, she made front. She took on all comers. Winner by a length in 1:58 flat. Good enough to compete with these. A Sailor's Delight with Rooney staying on board. Here's number 3, High Rolling, a much improved post here. It's been drawing poorly in recent starts. Does have some gate speed to work with and showing 58 speed in her last couple of outings over at London. Number 3, High Rolling. Top selection here for Robert Reed Jr. Just about a minute left here. Hopping on board number 4, Seal the Dark for this is Jay Harris. Jay Harris will be having thoughts of sending the big chestnut mare. She's a 13-1 coat, longest shot on the board. Fourth race, gates rolling. Voom Voom on the inside. And then it's a Sailor's Delight, High Rolling, Seal the Dark in the center, then Credit Kawhi, JM Outspoken, Raise and a Rocket. Makes it 7 starters, all on gate, top of the stretch. Picking up speed, here they come. They're off, and the filly, Voom Voom, with early speed, sets them up in program order right off the bat, and just like that, they're all on the pylons. Bending through the opening turn. Voom, voom. On top by 2 full lengths. Sailor's Delight for the trip in second. Gapping in third. In the early going was High Rolling. Midfield fourth for Seal the Dark. Then a gap of 3.5 to Credit Kauai. That came ahead of JM Outspoken. Raise and a Rocket is trailing. Seal the Dark already making a move at a fourth. She's going on for third now, following a hot quarter of 28-2, put up by the filly. Voom, 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 voom here at 3/8 completion. Second best on the in for a Sailor's Delight. Third best on the out for a first up attacker, Seal the Dark. High Rolling stayed in there at a fourth. Underway off the back end, Travels, JM Outspoken. Credit Kauai stayed in. Switching out from the back of the bus was Raising a Rocket, 58-1 the halftime. Seal the Dark, a little bit awkward going into the bottom turn. She's still out there grinding from third. 3/8 left to go, and it's Voom Voom. Sailor's Delight continuing to hold down the pocket. Seal the Dark one more time on the outside from third. Fourth and in for High Rolling. A toe up in fifth. JM Outspoken way up on the outside. Raise and a Rocket trailing now. It's Credit Kauai. Here's 3/4. 127-4. Voom, voom. She has wanted every call. She has gotten every call thus far. Sailor's Delight. She's going to get a shot here with just over 1/8 of a mile left to go. Voom, voom. High tailing it here for Clements. Sailor's Delight gets a peek to the outside, though not gaining. Voom, voom was just too much for them in here. Voom, voom. Back to the winner's circle in London. Sailor's Delight finishing second, High Rolling third, and JM Outspoken finishing fourth. Another 1-2-3 finish here in London, 157-3. Number 1, Voom Voom. Easy winner. 1, 2, 3, and 6, your top 4 unofficial. Portum home, a winner was Voom Voom, 3-year-old daughter of Always a Virgin, out of Vavoom, Hanover by Cam Luck. For the owners, Doug Dunbar, Jason Libby, and Tim Flynn. Jason training. Dan Clements on for this gate-to-wire victory. Voom Voom all the way again, 157-3. Congratulations. Fourth race official. Voom Voom, $3.90 on a win ticket exactor, $9.90. Dollar try, $13.50. Super for a buck, $67.40. And a 20-center worth $13.48. Fourth race rundown. Boom Boom was a race winner. A Sailor's Delight second. High Rolling third. Seal the Dark sixth. Credit Kauai finishing seventh. JM Outspoken fourth. Raising a Rocket was fifth. Boom Boom back to her winning ways. The filly now 2 victories in her last 3 outings over London. The Super High Five opportunity in race 5. It comes up next. It's been kind of chalky thus far, but that's going to change right here in race number 5. I've got a feeling a little over 2 minutes wagering time. The early High Five is next. The Will Pays on display here. Completing the multi-leg wagers here of race number 5. Best of luck. On completing those, we've got the early High Five opportunity up next. Heavy favorite here thus far, number 5, Century Gigolo. I do have this one pegged on top in the program selections. Mentioning the sharp form now, but you know what? Number 3, Greystone Ian O appears to be a player. Even a 7, Maximus Power. The qualifier says that one could be good to go. It's been kind of chalky thus far, but I think it's about set to change right here in race number 5. Again, it's the early High Five opportunity next. Good luck. Here come your starters now for race number 5 of 10. Looking at 1, Bravado Sealster. The long shot goes out for owner-trainer Christina Soundy. Paul McKenzie on board, switching things up to a blind bridle tonight. Number 2, Better's Victory. Rob Doyle on board for the Shermans. Bert, Betty, and Jason. Jason trains. Greystone Ian O. His return to the races for owners Ryan Clements, Ryan Willis, and Lauren House. Lauren trains and drives. No Lasix for 3, Greystone Ian O. Number 4, Wilson Wall. Garrett Rooney on board for Keith Wilson. Dean Wall. Dean trains. Gino Toscani owning. It's Andre Goish training and driving 5, Century Gigolo. Rachel Andrew, the owner-trainer of 6, Midway Island, Austin Sori. And there's the 7, Maximus Power, his return for Kim McNiven, Doug Haywood. Tom Broadhurst, trainer Scott McNiven, Jason Ryan catch driving tonight. Number 8, it's going to be Private Scott. This one for Sally Charlton and Lindsay Kerr, along with Derek Romano. With Lindsay training. In off the layoff, Travis Henry driving 8, Private Scott. There was one more to look at here in the red blinkers. Number 6, Midway Island again for Rachel Andrew. Austin Sori is in the sulky. So 8 pacers. These are non-winners, 2,000 in their last 3 for an exactor try. Super high 5 opportunity here. I've got this one pegged as kind of wide open. My top selection, you're looking at him, a Century Gigolo, and I expected this horse to take some action on the decent form. He's been finishing 3rd his last couple of outings, but again, I've got race 5 pegged as wide open. We've seen it a bit chalky here in the early going. I think it stops right here in race number 5. It's the return of Greystone Ian O. He had such a fabulous 3-year-old season, winner of $60,000 plus, a winner of a City of London here as a 3-year-old, and then the 4-year-old season just didn't pan out. Still winless in 2023, though he does come off a winning qualifier with Ryan Clements on for the qualifying drive. A Greystone Ian O. 1-2 think about here at 5-2. House goes back on board. Here's a look at a long shot at number 7, Maximus Power. It's a tough post to overcome, but his qualifier says he's good to go. Beware of number 7, Maximus Power. This is an easy spot for him. Not the easiest of post positions, as mentioned, but you know what? A nice winning qualifier where he paced his final 3 quarters in 128. Could set up for him right off the bat, right off the bench. Maximus Power, 35-1. Value player. Getting close here for the race 5 high 5. Getting a look at number 4 Wilson Wall taking 3-1 action here. Garrett Rooney catch driving tonight for Wilson and Wall. Part of our simulcast menu tonight, it's the Woodbine Mohawk Park broadcast, and they're getting things underway there now. Over to race number 3, it's an all-lady driver race. The likes of Britt Kennedy, Maggie Jones, Pam Forgy, Julie Walker, Mariel Emberg, Natasha Day, Anita Willett, Samara Johnson, all competing aboard the Pacers in race number 3 tonight at Woodbine Mohawk Park. We've got it for you on our simulcast as we go. Less than a minute to race number 5. Two-to-one action continues on number 5, Century Gigolo, a one-time winner this season over the big track at Woodbine Mohawk Park, 154-2. The starter calls the horses. Grabbing favorite status as they go to the gate, number 3, Greystone E&O takes a slight drop to 2-1. 5-2 now for number 5, Century Gigolo. 7-2 for number 4, Wilson Wall. Wide open high 5. Gates moving. On the inside, Bravado Sealster, then Better's Victory. Greystone E&O, then Wilson Wall, Century Gigolo. Midway Island, Maximus Power on his return. He's farthest out. The back tier spot belongs to Private Scott. 1/8 of a mile from the start. Race 5, Pacers, pick up speed. Here they come. They're off, and just like that, Century Gigolo gunning for the lead for Goish. And he's got him down to the pylons into the opening turn. Century Gigolo to set the fractions. Traveling tight lines in second. Better's Victory. And all alone in third, Bravado Sealster. Away in fourth, the returning Greystone E&O. That came ahead of Wilson Wall. Then it's back to Private Scott, Midway Island. And trailing the field, the returning Maximus Power. Loose up front. Following a quick opening quarter mile of 28 flat, that is Century Gigolo, front ending by 2. Closing up the gap in second, Better's Victory, still traveling all alone in third. 60-1 Bomber, Bravado Sealster, a gapped off fourth for Greystone E&O. That has Wilson Wall thinking about it. And Wilson Wall, head to go. He's out and rolling quickly. Now moving into fourth, now into third, and going forward. That's cover for Private Scott to set it up third over Midway Island and continuing to trail. Maximus Power over the half, 57-3. Century Gigolo with 3/8 left to go. Second best. And Better's Victory. And here comes Wilson Wall moving into third now. He's only 2 lengths off the lead. That's a toe up for Private Scott. Private Scott going widest of all down the backstretch, and there go the plugs. Still up front, though, Century Gigolo at 7-5. Had them by 3/4. 126-3. 29 flat through the third. Century Gigolo, second best. Better's Victory. Wilson Wall still coming on the outside in third. Saving ground. Long shot. Bravado Seals are going to be 3 across. Spinning 4 home. On the inside, Century Gigolo. Better's Victory coming to him now. Better's Victory. Better's Victory. Getting up for Doyle. Second best was Century Gigolo. Then came Maximus Power in for the show, though, at 30-1. Also involved in the high five were Wilson Wall and Private Scott, 157 and 2. It's the 2 Bettor's Victory on top. Over 5 Century Gigolo, then 7 Maximus Power. 4 Wilson Wall, and the 8 Private Scott. 2, 5, 7, 4, and 8 for the high five. For a winner's circle picture, Bettor's Victory, 7-year-old son of Bettor's Delight from the Jenna's Beach Boy mare, Philly's Victory. For the Shermans, Bert, Betty, and Jason, Jason training. Rob Doyle on board for this pocket ride to victory at 157 and 2. It's the 20th career win, number 5 on the season for Bettor's Victory. Congratulations. $13.20 on a win ticket there. Top selection for both Robert Reed Jr. and Nathan Bain. Exactor coming back at $26.40. Dollar try, $341.85. The high five, this is a 20 center, $1,399.71. Daily double onto race number 5. It's a pretty good ticket. The 20-cent pick 3, $4.55. The dollar pick 4 was $80.30. There's that double coming in at $46.30. Voom, voom. On to Bettor's Victory. Great price, $46.30. And the pick 5, 20 center, $19.13. Run now for the fifth. Bravado Seals Deer 6 Betters Victory won it. Greystone Ian 07. Wilson Wall 4th. Century Gigolo 2nd. Midway Island finished 8th. Maximus Power finished up strong to be 3rd there. Then Private Scott 5th. So top down a 6, 1, 7, 4, 2. 8, 3, and 5. Back half of this Monday evening card set to begin in race number 6, the start of Elite Pick 5 in London. Here's a $5,000 guaranteed pool coming up. Put the blinkers on number 2, Sea Change. Put Nick Stewart aboard number 5, Havarti 1. And scratch the 7, Dazzlin' Rosie in the upcoming 6th race. Exactor Try Super, again a late pick 5, starting up in 5 minutes. As mentioned, a late pick 5 starting up here to begin the back half of this Monday night program. Opening leg of a late pick 5. We're going to try the 2, Sea Change. Love the blinkers going on. This is a front end speed type horse, so the blinkers should be to her liking. Number 3, Sheila's Brush. A big time push on the end, closing up to finish 3rd, was 7th. Turning for home, come up on the wide side to get 3rd at a big number. So going in the right direction, number 3, Sheila's Brush. Another one to consider, number 4, Scottish Cheddar, a known closer here in London. 7th race, over into race number 7. We're going to try 3, Rose Ricky, and going to go outside to number 7, Ace 44 Daisy, who's facing much easier competition tonight. Single for me in race number 8. A single for many likely will be the 6, Random Aragio there, kind of jumping off the page in race number 8. It gets a bit easier for that mare tonight now with the scratch of number 4. She will be moving in a spot to leave from post 5. Then we're going to spread them out a little here in races 9 and 10. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the 9th race. And in the end, we're going to go outside. Lola Sunshine, Catch an Ace, Top Royal, Fear the Crush, Arizona from the back to your spot. Robert Reed Jr. now with his best late pick 5 ticket idea. He's going to single up in the opening leg with number 2, Sea Change. As mentioned, she gets the blinkers on tonight. Expect her to be on or near the lead. Race 7 on the same page with Robert. Number 3, Rose Ricky. 7, Ace 44 Daisy. Singling as well. Number 6, Random Aragio. Race number 8, as mentioned, kind of jumping off the page in there. The 9th race for Robert using 1, Woodmere Denny, and 4, Words Escape Me. And again, we're on the same page for the finale. Going outside and going with the trailing spot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that for Robert Reed Jr. on the end of his pick 5 play. A little over 2 minutes here. Race 6, Exactor Try, Super Pick 5. Myself, Lou, Gislaine, all chasing after number 3, Sheila's Brush. After that big push on the end in her latest over London to finish 3rd. Robert Reed Jr., Nathan Bain, go to the 2, Sea Change. So race 6 up and coming, number 3, Sheila's Brush. Huge finish last time, and now she gets a much better post. For sure, a pick 5 player here. Paul McKenzie on for trainer Kenny Oliver, owner Milton Young of Paradise, Newfoundland. The horses vacating the paddock, getting set to post parade here for race number 6. Lots more to come. It's the back half of the Monday night program set to start up here. Post parading now, the pacing of fillies and mares for race number 6 of 10. The 1 Innocent Kiss goes out for owner-trainer Ryan Stewart. Scott Ray is in the sulky. Number 2, Sea Change, with the blinkers going on for Lori Keeling. Trainers Jason Libby, Dan Clements. Number 3, Sheila's Brush. Milton Young owning. It's Kenny Oliver training. Paul McKenzie on board. Number 4, Scottish Cheddar, Rob Doyle. Training and driving, trying to come right back in here. This one for owner Dan Mead. Ryan Stewart owning and training number 5. Havarti 1, Make the Driver, Nick Stewart. Then 6, Lady in Lace, Robin Cassidy, along with John Marshall, sharing ownership with John Training. Andy Moore in the bike. 7 was a scratch. Number 8, Panning for Treasure. Garrett Rooney on board for Mark Cadman. Trainers Angie Carroll. Reduced field of 7 here for race number 6. Pacing mares getting set to go postward here. Here's a look at that Sheila's Brush, who we were liking off her latest third best finish over London. She was absolutely flying on the end, and right now the price is right. For 3, Sheila's Brush, Paul McKenzie on board for trainer Kenny Oliver. If she can fire home like she did last time out, she's a big, big player in here. Again, the price is right, 4-1. Another one to consider here, number 4, Scottish Cheddar. Scottish Cheddar, a known closer here in London, offering at 3-1. He's going out with Rob Doyle on board. He's trying to double up tonight after scoring with Mild upset winner, Bettor's Victory at 5-1 in the fifth. Trying to come right back here to start the late pick 5 aboard 4, Scottish Cheddar. Still time. Number 2, Sea Change, was on the lead where she loves to be last time out. She just come up a little short on the end, and that's likely what instigated the blinkers tonight. The blinkers going on. Number 2, Sea Change, less than 2 minutes. How about the big mare Panning for Treasure from the trailing spot? She will be following out a bit of speed. Shows a couple of breaks. 2 breaks in her last 4 outings. She'll have to mind the manners to get a big chunk of this one. Garrett Rooney on board for trainer Angie Carroll. This is 8, Panning for Treasure. Double digits here, 12-1. Still time. Final call for any wagering now on our late pick 5. Set to go up and over $5,000 on the guaranteed pool. Heavy favorite status for number 2, Sea Change, trying to find that winning form again. Latest victory came almost 2 months ago. Early September over Sarnia's 5-8. She was on a lead all the way for that one. Expected to be on or near the lead in this. Sea Change, a heavy hitter right now at 1-5, leaving some really good value on number 3, Sheila's Brush, and the 4, Scottish Cheddar, on a night where the speed, well, it's held up a few times, but not all night. Win from anywhere tonight. Innocent Kiss on the rail, then Sea Change, Sheila's Brush, Scottish Cheddar have already won, Lady in Lace, and a trailing spot for the big mare, Panning for Treasure. They're at the top of the stretch. Picking up speed. Here they come. Off and pacing Scottish Cheddar with early speed tonight. Sea Change towards the inside. It's those two together. Through the opening turn they travel, and Sea Change being used to take the top. A clear leader now on by the opening 8, pocketing up. It'll be Scottish Cheddar to race from second. It's a gap of 3, maybe 4 lengths to Innocent Kiss. The returning Innocent Kiss, she's third. Fourth and in for Sheila's Brush, looking at it from 5th. Minding the manners thus far, Panning for Treasure. And well back to Havarti 1 and Lady in Lace. Quarter mile speed, clocked up 28-4. Sea Change on the lead here at 3-5. Still traveling all alone in second, Scottish Cheddar. The 2-1 second choice, biding her time. Innocent Kiss got a little bit closer at a third. A midfield fourth for Sheila's Brush. Panning for Treasure. Getting underway. She's uncovered at a 5th. That'll be cover for Havarti 1. And still trailing Lady in Lace over the half, 59-3, 30-4. Second quarter rating, and back on top by 2. Make it 3 lengths now. Sea Change. Sea Change is going for it right here, right now. Sea Change on top. Scottish Cheddar fighting on for second against a Panning for Treasure out there in fourth. Havarti won. Along the inside to be fifth was Innocent Kiss. Locked and blocked sixth. Sheila's Brush trailing outside was Lady and Lace. 129-1 for 3 quarters. And it's still Sea Change going strong. Panning for Treasure. Now a clear second. Scottish Cheddar inside traveling third. Then in fourth. Havarti won. This is Sea Change. She's going to be straight and strong all day long here to take the sixth. Clements and Libby in for 2. Panning for Treasure 4 seconds. Scottish Cheddar looked to hold third against Havarti won. 158-3. Sea Change. A walk in the park for 3 to 5 favorite Sea Change. All the way here for Clement. Second best was number 8, Panning for Treasure. She was all right at 23-1. Third goes to the 4, Scottish Cheddar. And then the 5, Havarti won in for fourth. 2-8-4-5 unofficial. Win number 2 on the night for Dan Clements and trainer Jason Libby. It comes with Sea Change. 8-year-old brown mare by Sun Beach Somewhere. From the Holmes Hanover Dam. Dancing on Moonlight for owner Lori Keeling of Woodstock, Ontario. Again, it's Jason Libby training. Dan Clements driving to victory. Sea Change. 32nd career victory. That's number 7 on the season. She was on the lead where she loves to be. And she carried her speed right on through to the end. Sea Change, a winner in 158-3. Congratulations. Sea Change 340, Exactor 108.60. Dollar Try 105.35. Super for a buck 333.40. It's a 20 center worth 66.68. Here's your rundown for race number 6. Innocent Kiss was 7. Sea Change, a winner. Sheila's Brush was 5th. Scottish Cheddar, 3rd. Havarti won 4th. Lady and Lace was 6th. The 7 at Scratch Panning for Treasure, the Big Deuce. 7th, Up and Coming. Scratch the 1 All-Star Smile. Scratch the 8 Ha. I'm in control. The 9 will not be moving in, so it's a reduced field of 6. For race number 7, Exactor Try Super, the start of a late pick 4. 5 minutes to think about it. Late pick 4 starting up here. Race number 7, reduced field of 6 now. Using 3, Rose Ricky. Using 7, Ace 44 Daisy to get on through this opening leg to a single in number 6, Random Miragio in race number 8. Going inside in the 9th race, 1, 2, 3, 4. Outside, plus the trailer, race 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. $5,000 guaranteed pool. Late pick 4 up next. Robert Reed Jr. with his ticket as well. They're along the same lines, almost identical here. Heat 2 on the 3 and 7 in the opening leg. Heat 2 on Random Miragio was the single in race 8. Cut it back to the 1 and 4 in race number 9, and the same 5 numbers in the 10th. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could it be that easy for a late pick 4? Little over 2 minutes to play. Race 7 is next. Alrighty, race number 7. A little nugget of info here on the 7. Ace 44 Daisy now meets much easier, but she has missed some time. I think you got to use this one with caution. The way it looks in odds here in the early going, it's actually setting up to be a great betting board for an opening leg to a multi-leg wager. There you can see the horses and drivers getting set to come out on Post Parade. Vacating the paddock now, they'll be through the tunnel from across the road and stepping out here shortly. Again, it's a great betting board here to open up a late pick 4. Here come your starters now. Post parading for race 7, led by number 2, Rock and Pebbles. Ron Ash, Mike McLaughlin sharing ownership. Mauricia Miller trains. Scott Ray in the bike. Number 3, Rose Ricky. Andy Moore, Pottits for owner Brad Wilson. Dwayne May conditions. Number 4, it'll be Muna. Muna is owned by Colonel Schneider Jr., trained by Cassidy Schneider. Dan Clements trying for his triple. Don Rankin Jr., owning, training, and driving. Number 5, Nadia Sealster. Donnie sharing ownership with Melissa Gambling. David Oikel, Greg Tuckwell, Dave Dighton, all sharing ownership on 6. Better Not Sass. Rob Doyle trains and drives. And then the outside chance for number 7, Ace 44 Daisy. Nick Stewart driving for Colin Densley Burrows. Nick does the training. The 8 was a scratch and 9 does not move in. Removing 1, 8, and 9 here from the 7th. Wide open, field of 6 to contest the opening leg of a late pick 4. Getting a look here at number 7, Ace 44 Daisy. As mentioned, she is facing a much easier bunch of horses here coming in from the pop-up series at Woodbine Mohawk Park, and was racing some tough foes over at Grand River Raceway as well. But, you know, she hasn't raced in a few weeks, about 3 weeks between starts for number 7, Ace 44 Daisy. outside post to overcome. Just a one-time winner this season over the Hanover Hapmacher in 59 and 2. Not sure she's worth odds-on status right now in such a wide-open affair. Less than 2. Less than a minute now. Less than a minute. Favorite continues to be number 7, Ace 44 Daisy, 6-5. It's 9-5 status for 3, Rose Ricky. And the more I look at this race, the more I'm thinking all button for the opening leg of this late pick 4. There is still time. Starting gate now in position. Fillies and mares getting set to line up. The first one in the wings. If it means anything to you, number 3, Rose Ricky here at even money. Gates moving. It's going to be Rock and Pebbles on the inside. Rose Ricky next door. Then Muna. Nadia Seelster. Better Not Sass. Ace 44 Daisy. At 9-5, the outside gate, top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go. Muna. Quickest off the car, leaving out for second. Better Not Sass. Muna, little bumpy gated into the opening turn, but Dan Clements has kept her together. Better Not Sass in for the 2-hole ride. Traveling in third, Rock and Pebbles getting settled down into fourth. Ace 44 Daisy. Next to last came Rose Ricky. Nadia Seelster is trailing Muna. On the lead here, Muna at 8-1. She's fronting at the quarter mile by 3 full lengths. 29-2 was the quarter mile speed by the daughter of Better Than Cheddar, Muna. Being left alone here, it's Better Not Sass. Continuing second, a Rockin' Pebbles third. It's a peek to the outside and fourth for Ace 44 Daisy, and she's gonna go. Ace 44 Daisy, Flushing, cover now of Better Not Sass, who came, actually the two, Rockin' Pebbles, who came from third. So halftime leader, Muna. Muna was at the half, 101. She was a big-time breather leader of 31-3 through the second quarter. Muna still on top, up and on the wheel, challenging is Rockin' Pebbles, third and in. And Better Not Sass, Ace 44 Daisy. She's out there fourth and thinking about the three wide side. Fifth and in for Rose Ricky, and from last, Nadia Seelster down the backstretch. Final time, and the long shot leader continues to be Muna. Muna hightailing it by 3/4, 1:30-2. Back on for second, Better Not Sass. 3-1 on the outside. Ace 44 Daisy. She's still needing about 4 lengths to win it, but she's coming up strong here in the late going. Muna turning for home on top. Ace 44 Daisy is in second, still with 3 lengths to make up. Muna, though, Muna's going to go downtown in London. Upset winner here at 8-1. Ace 44 Daisy second. Better Not Sass finishing third in 2 minutes, 4/5. Upset winner here in London, Muna. Dan Clements at 8-1. Upset winner over at Woodbine Mohawk Park, Angelo. Julie Walker in the ladies' race, 24-1. So Muna wins here in London, 4-7, 6-5. Your top 4 unofficial. Big value player starting it up. It's Muna. Muna's the 3-year-old daughter of Better Than Cheddar from the Yard Escape Dam. Mood Rings. Well, by Colonel Schneider Jr. of Arthur Cassidy Schneider Training. Dan Clements driving for the triple tonight. He's not done yet. 2 minutes, 4/5. Muna all the way. Correction on the not done yet. That's it for Dan Clements tonight. Going home with the driving triple after scoring with Muna here in the 7th. $18.30 on a win ticket for Muna. Exactor $78.30. Dollar try $195.05. Super for a buck $500. $42.20. It's a 20 center worth $108.44. Race 7 rundown. We called it as wide open with the scratch down to a field of 6 effect. The one horse was scratched. Rock and Pebbles 6. Rose Ricky finished fifth. Muna was the upset winner at 8-1. Nadia Seals her fourth. Better Not Sass third. Ace 44 Daisy second. The 8 was a scratch. Race 8 up and coming. A final pick 3 opportunity tonight. Exactor Trice Superfecta. Wagering available as well. Scratch the 4, Artistic Meadow. Jay Harris now driving number 7, Maddie's Credit. Reduced field of 6 now for the upcoming 8th race. Exactor Trice Super. Again, it's a pick 3. 3 minutes out. So 3 minutes to post time. The upcoming 8th race is next. I'm just going to give a shout out to the connections of a filly that won a big race down in the Maritimes yesterday. There was a $50,000 Diamond Classic contested at Churl Raceway for a Sunday afternoon. A filly by the name of Chip of Evil battled past the rival Good Morning Nova in the stretch to win the inaugural $50,000 Diamond Classic. So it was the richest race of the season in Nova Scotia. And the Diamond Classic is a slot race for Maritime sired 2-year-old pacing fillies. Corey McPherson was on board. Corey McPherson, a heck of a run this season down around the Maritimes. Shows up in the winner's circle frequently in Charlottetown. So to the connections of Chip of Evil and to Corey McPherson, great season all, and congratulations on the big victory at Churl Raceway, the Diamond Classic. $50,000 purse was up for grabs. Race 8 up and coming here. All of us are on the 6. Rana Miraggio, Robert, Lou, Nathan, Gislaine, myself. She kind of jumps off the page in here. That's why she opens up at 1-5. Number 6, Rana Miraggio. Got some live money in play there as well. Big drop to the live money in the pick 5. Following leg 2 and the victory by Muna. Just $128 live from the pick 5 pool of $7,687. That's crazy. As far as the pick 4 goes, pick 4 began in race number 7, of course. So after leg 1, the pool of $5,936. Live and in play, just 307. So there weren't too many backers for Muna in race number 7. Not too many on that all button. For the multi-leg wagers, best of luck if you're still going forward on the pick 5 and pick 4. Hit the multi-legs and you should get paid. 8th race up and coming, number 6. Rana Miraggio appears to be the standout player here. She's been knocking on the door in recent starts. Horse players are all over this one at 1-9 in the early going. Going post-parading now for race number 8. Fillies and Mares non-winners 3,500 last 3. Also eligible $15,000 claimers. You're looking at 1, Faithful's Nola. This one for owner-trainer Ernest Nucio of Windsor. Nick Stewart on board. Number 2, Ladies from Hell, the return of Ladies from Hell for owner Mike and Shay Sumner, trainer Mike Sumner. Jason Ryan up. Brydown Better Be, number 3. It's for Brydown Farms, Inc., Kendall Ron conditions. Garrett Rooney is in the sulky. 4 was a scratch. Number 5, Jackie Davis, Daryl Thiessen for Gary Stoddart. Trainers Patrick Bissett. Heavy favorite continues to be 6, Random Aragio, Valerie Phillips, the owner-breeder. John Kennedy trains, Travis Henry. And the outside chance for 7, Maddie's Credit, Colonel Schneider Jr., along with Cassidy Schneider, share the ownership with Cass Training. Jay Harris, now listed for the drive. That's your reduced field of 6 for race 8. Exactor, Try, Super. It's the pick 3 play. Here's a fired-up looking Random Aragio, the big daughter of O.K. Borimer. It's owned and bred by Valerie Phillips, 5-time winner both last season and in 2023. Knocking on the door in recent starts, she was second best, 2 back when trying to go all the way, just missed by a neck, and then from off the pace last time out, a bang-up third. She did finish third behind Maddie's Credit in that one. Maddie's Credit will see leave from the outside of her with Jay Harris driving. Number 3, Brydown Better Be. Could be a player for the Exactor Try Super in here. Has been a fringe player in recent starts. Her latest victory would come at Hanover back in September, early September. She appeared to be on the 3-wide side throughout the final half to get up and win in 2 minutes. She did get over Grand River Raceway's half mile this season in 1:56 flat. Still some time here to fire in late on this pick 3 Exactor Try Super. You know, I'm going back and I'm looking at that live money for the multi-leg wagers. Pick 5, over $7,500 in the pool, and after 2 legs, only $128 live and in play. Winners have been 3-5 and 8-1. So Muna, nobody was on Muna. I shouldn't say nobody. Most everyone was not on Muna for race number 7, leg 2 of the pick 5. Even in the pick 4, just shy of $6,000 in the pool. After leg 1, only $307 live and in play. Anyone that can crack the code on the pick 4 and pick 5, the late going here, they're going to get paid. Less than 2 minutes wagering time as we get a look at number 7, Maddie's Credit. As mentioned, she was ahead of Random Aragio back on October 17th there. Maddie's Credit was trying to go all the way with Natasha Day on board. Just come up a little short to My Mother Pearl. She did hold second over Random Aragio, who finished third in there. I could see Maddie's Credit blasting in here with Jay Harris on board for Team Schneider. Just a minute left. The starter calls them in here for race number 8. Still time. You'd have to hurry, though. It's 6-5 for 6, Random Miraggio. 8-5 for 7, Maddie's Credit. Some mild action as well for number 2, Ladies from Hell, making her first start of 2023. It's been a while. Faithful's Nola on the rail, then Ladies from Hell, Bright On Better Be, Jackie Davis, Random Miraggio, and Maddie's Credit. Those are your 6. All on gate. Picking up speed. Here they come. They're off. Ladies from Hell, right off the bench. She's going to be in play in the early going, though. Jackie Davis, she was blasting first. Little steppy into the turn, but keeping it together. That is Jackie Davis going to the top. Ladies from Hell in second. Random Miraggio had a big 3-hole to look at. She's going to keep on going. She thought better, but she ducked and tucked for that 3-hole because Jackie Davis is pacing some. Jackie Davis on top by 2, reaching the quarter mile. The Bullet tonight, 27-3. She's got Ladies from Hell right there in second. Random Miraggio is traveling in third ahead of Faithful's Nola. Maddie's Credit, one beaten in the early going. Bright On Better Be can see them all. Single file up to this half-mile approach now, and it's Jackie Davis, the daughter of Well Said, in front, in command here with a lap to go. Tight lines for Thiessen, though. Here comes Random Miraggio coming after her now. Halftime speed was 58-2, 30-4. Second quarter stolen on the front end by pace setter Jackie Davis. Jackie Davis on top by a length and a Thiessen. Second best is Random Miraggio in the box there in third. Ladies from Hell out there in fourth. Maddie's Credit, a Bear Reed fifth. Faithful's Nola, and trailing, though not out of it by any means. That is Bright On Better Be. Throw a blanket over them after 3 quarters. 127-3, 29-1 speed through the third. Jackie Davis still selling it. Random Miraggio trying to buy it. 3 deep on the outside for Maddie's Credit. Locked in the box, all dressed up with no place to go. Ladies from Hell, Bright On Better Be's going to the grandstand side. It's Random Miraggio taking control. Random Miraggio guts it out for victory. Jackie Davis second. Third goes to Bright On Better Be, 158-1. Number 6, Random Miraggio. Just enough for victory here over Jackie Davis, then Bright On Better Be and Ladies from Hell. 6-5-3-2 unofficial. Reporting home a winner. Random Miraggio, the 6-year-old daughter of OK Boromer. For the Matt Scooter mare, Mare Meticulous. Valerie Phillips, owner breeder John Kennedy. Winning trainer Travis Henry on board for this victory. Random Miraggio, she's been knocking on the door, and tonight she goes on through it. For her 24th career victory, that's number 6 on the season, Random Miraggio stops the clock in 158-1. Congratulations on the gutsy victory. $270 to win. Exactor $14.10. Dollar try $16.95. Super for a buck 63 even. Eighth race official rundown. Faithful's Nola 6. Ladies from Hell 4. Browdown Better Be 3rd. The 4 was scratched. Jackie Davis 2nd. Random Araggio won it. Maddie's Credit finished 5th. Ninth race up and coming. Blinkers going on number 4. Words Escape Me. Field of 7, all on gate for the ninth race. Exactor Try Super. It's a late double coming your way in about 8 minutes.
Start today at OntarioRacing.com.
Updating the live money following the win by the heavy favorite Random Araggio in race 8 for the pick 4 pool of 5,936. It goes in half for the live money, $146 on to race number 9. As far as the pick 5 pool goes, $70. Again, almost cut in half there. Just $70 remaining in play for the late pick 5. And now these last few races. Last couple of races could be a bit wide open. Could be some large payouts for the multi-leg wagers ending in race number 10. Best of luck if you're still going forward here. In the 9th race, race number 9, the 2-horse Kansas Panic. A barn change for this invader who's been 8 for 11 with top 2 finishes in 2023. It's been racing over the half miler at Three Rivers. A victory over a slow rated track on October 8th. Was outside all the way to win there in 159 and 4. It looked like Rob Shepard was on board for that. So again, from 11 starts this season, 8 top 2 finishes, including a pair of victories. Kansas Panic will be debuting in London for trainer Meg Crone, owned by the estate of Brian Paquette. Daryl Thiessen gets the call to drive. Number 2, Kansas Panic, opening up as a value player at 10-1, surprisingly. Getting a look at the field here now in race number 9. Horses at Gelding's now winners 35,000 life. Exactor Try Super Late Double. You're looking at 1. Woodmere Denny. Shipping in from the Maritimes for owner-trainer Mackenzie Spence of Tyne Valley, Prince Edward Island. Dale Spence on board for the drive. 3-5 currently, Woodmere Denny. Number 2, the Invader, Kansas Panic for the estate of Brian Paquette. A Meg Crone condition. Daryl Thiessen driven. Leave It to Luther. Number 3, Courtney Pollard owning. It's Ryan Stewart training. Scott Ray on board. Blinkers going on number 4. Words Escape Me tonight for owners Colonel Schneider Jr. and Brenda Schneider. Cassidy Schneider training. Travis Henry on the 4. Jason Ryan's up on 5. Gilligan's Hooligan. This one for West Winds Stable along with Kevin McKinley, Hut Racing Stable, and Jim Fielding. Ben Hollingsworth trains. Austin Sorey's up on 6. Mike Ron. This one for Ron Ash and Mike McLaughlin, trained by Mauricia Miller. And completing the field, a number 7, J.K.'s Henry for Chuck Windsor and Helen McRakos. Zachary Carroll training. Jay Harris on board for the drive. Those are your 7 pacers then for the 9th race. Exactor Try Super Late Double. Good luck. Number 1, Woodmere Denny. Woodmere Denny. It's been up in Ontario before. Earlier this summer, I believe, called him a winner over Clinton Raceway. It's coming back to me that it might have been this one, Woodmere Denny. 5-time winner this season. He's 10 for 13 in top 3 finishes. Took the life mark over Charlottetown. On October 7th, it was the Atlantic Breeders' Crown Consolation, I believe, a 155-1 gate to wire. Gate to wire win before that. This horse loves it on the league. It's a railed advantage to work with. 3-year-old son of Roll With It, Harry. Going out for Mackenzie and Dale Spence. How about the 2? Kansas Panic here. Kansas Panic did most of the racing over Three Rivers Raceway. Now switching barns, goes out for trainer Meg Crone. After putting together a pretty good 3-year-old season campaign. Again, 8 top 2 finishes from 11 outings. Second best in a $65,000 stake final back in mid-September. Rob Shepard has been driving this one mostly tonight. Daryl Thiessen on board too. Kansas Panic in his raceway debut for trainer Meg Crone. Number 3, Leave It to Luther. He's an early speed threat. He was throwing it down last time out, rolling through an opening quarter mile of 27-1. Down to the half in 56, and still was able to stick around for a second best finish, 56-3 over London. Number 3, Leave It to Luther. One to think about here at 7-2. Less than 2 minutes wagering time on our 9th. Less than a minute. Race 9, London. Gates moving. Going in behind are Woodmere Denny, Kansas Panic, Leave It to Luther, Words Escape Me from the center, then Gilligan's Hooligan, Micron, JK's Henry, 7, Noses, on gate, into the stretch. Picking up speed, here they come. It's the 9th in London. It starts now. They're off. Woodmere Denny. Woodmere Denny pushing on through for the inside. Leave It to Luther. Immediately pockets up in second. Away in third, we've got Words Escape Me. Sliding into fourth, Gilligan's Hooligan. Fifth best away for Kansas Panic. Next to last was Micron. And a gapped off trailer in JK's Henry. Loose up front, Woodmere Denny. Woodmere Denny, 3-year-old son of Roll With It Harry, rolling through the quarter mile. 29 seconds flat. It's 2-length lead. Tippy tap reminders to keep on going for 6-5 shot Woodmere Denny. Closing up the gap in second, Leave It to Luther. All alone, traveling third, Words Escape Me. Gilligan's Hooligan looks at it from fourth, peeking to the outside in fifth. It's the white shadow roll of Kansas Panic, and he's getting underway. That forcing the hand of Gilligan's Hooligan. That forcing Words Escape Me to roll. First up for Travis Henry through a half of 58 3 and still on top. Back on top by 2 is Woodmere Denny. Leave It to Luther holding second. Words Escape Me out there in third. Saving ground to gain a few positions was Micron. Then it's Gilligan's Hooligan. And next to last, Kansas Panic trailing JK's Henry. This is Woodmere Denny blowing it wide open here. Woodmere Denny out there in the center of the track like he owns the place. 126 4. He just tossed a 28 1 third quarter beatdown at them, and it's Woodmere Denny still going forward. Leave It to Luther holding down the pocket. Micron set the challenge for the deuce. Into the stretch they travel, and it's Woodmere Denny. Leave It to Luther. Room at the inn. Woodmere Denny, though, he's almost there. Strides are shortening up. They're coming to him. Woodmere Denny, just enough for Spence. Leave It to Luther second. Fast closing Kansas Panic up against Micron for the show dough in 156 4. It's the 1, Woodmere Denny on top, over 3, Leave It to Luther, 2, Kansas Panic, and 6, Micron. 1, 3, 2, and 6 unofficial. There's a playful-looking Woodmere Denny on his way back. 3-year-old son of Roll With It Harry from the Western Ideal mare Oh Pretty Lee, bred by Woodmere Farms of Marshfield, Prince Edward Island. Meeting up with owner-trainer Mackenzie Spence of Tyne Valley, Prince Edward Island here. Dale Spence on board for this gate-to-wire victory. 156-4. Winner, Woodmere Denny in London. Congratulations. Ninth race official, Woodmere Denny, 440. Exactor, 960. That dollar try at 29.85 is all right. A dollar super, 225.60. A 20 center worth 45.12. Ninth race official rundown. Woodmere Denny was a race winner. Kansas Panic, a strong closing third. Leave It to Luther, second. Words Escape Me, sixth. Gilligan's Hooligan, seventh. Micron for JK's Henry finished fifth. So Woodmere Denny, good to go in London. Makes it 3 in a row after a pair of victories. Down around Summerside and Charlottetown for Team Spence. Woodmere Denny victorious in the ninth. 10th and final up next. It's a blind bridle for number 3, Oguda. 8 starters, 7 on gate plus the trailer for the exactor try. Super High Five Finale. 10th race starters. Post parading here. Fillies and mares, non-winners, 5,000 in their last 3. You're looking at one, Layla Blue. This one for owner-trainer Doug Good. Travis Henry aboard. Number 2, Land of Paradise. Jason Ryan on board for Scott and Brad McNiven. Along with Tom Broadhurst and Shirley Griffin, Scott does the training. RAW Equine Inc., along with Mark Horner, sharing ownership on 3, Oh Gooda. It's Mike Horner, training and driving. Here's Lola Sunshine for Lauren House for Scott and Brad McNiven. Tom Broadhurst, Brad Douglas. Scott does the training. Rachel Andrew, owning and training number 5, Catch and Ace. Austin Sori. It'll be Paul McKenzie staying on the 6 Top Royal for Brydown Farms, Inc., the trainer Kendall Ron. Number 7, Fear the Crush, Garrett Rooney. On board this one for owner-trainer Alan Shelton. Even money currently, 7, Fear the Crush from the outside. Trailing out is number 8, Arizona. Arizona returns to London. This one for Wendy Warren Timpano, Herman Bordeaux. It's Mike Timpano training, Nick Stewart on board. Number 8, Arizona. 8 pacers then for this exactor, try, and super high five finale. Number 7, Fear the Crush, the outside looking in here. There's not a whole lot of early gate speed for this one, so she'll likely need this one to set it up for her. 6-5 currently, with a few more options in here. I mean, the 4, Lola Sunshine taking action, 7-2. The 8, Arizona returning to London. Arizona's a 13-time winner this season. Many of those victories came right here in London. Lola Sunshine, one to consider here. Been closing up fine in her last few outings. Back half 57-4, her latest over London at a big number. She was last a winner over London over the good track. October 10th, looked like she went first up through the final half to get there in 56-4. She's a player with these. Number 4, Lola Sunshine, house on board for McNiven as we go inside of 2 minutes on the high five finale. Race 10, London, gates moving. Layla Blue is on the rail, then Land of Paradise, Oguda, Lola Sunshine, Catch an Ace, Top Royal, Fear the Crush for 7 on gate, 1 late, Arizona. Who do you like? They're at the top of the stretch. Pacing fillies and mares. Picking up speed, here they come. It's the High Five finale, and it's go time. They're off. Oguda came out first. Catch an Ace quickly now. Catch an Ace is going to showcase her early speed. It's going to be Catch an Ace for Sori. On top by 2, Oguda racing second. Already right lining fourth, third, second. And going on forward, Arizona. If you blink, you miss it. It's going to be Arizona to the top here at 5-2. Catch an Ace pockets up in second, third and in for Oguda. Fourth best away for Layla Blue. Finally, it's pylon position for Fear the Crush. She was out wide all the way through the opening turn. Quarter mile was clocked up in 28 flat. So Fear the Crush finding pylon position, and now she's getting locked and blocked and possibly shuffled back here on the half-mile approach. Up top, Arizona leading. Oguda getting out from third at 12-1. Half-timed up 57-3. Lots of early action in this one. Arizona still there. Oguda challenging for second against Pocket Sitter. Catch an Ace. Gapping off in fourth was a Layla Blue, fifth and wide. Trying to make something happen there under urging. That is Land of Paradise up on the wide side. Widest of all is going to be Lola Sunshine. A Bear Reed seventh. For 2-1 shot, Fear the Crush trailing the field. Top Royal, 3/4. Get this, 125.4. That was 28-1 through the third. Arizona back in London. She's doing it and doing it well. It appears they're going to race for the place in this one. This is Arizona at 5-2, racing like a 2-5 shot. She's going to win by as many as she wants. Arizona, Stewart for Tampano. Lola Sunshine second. Appeared to be Layla Blue holding third against Fear the Crush. Rounding at a high five, Top Royal, 155-4. Arizona takes the high five finale. So that's the 8, Arizona, just romping here in the finale, winning over 4, Lola Sunshine, then 1, Layla Blue, 7, Fear the Crush, 4th. And 5th goes to Top Royal, the longest shot on the board, rounding out the high five. 8-4-1-7-6. Unofficially here in the high five finale. So Arizona, she's on her way back. We mentioned she's a 13-time winner this season. Many of those victories right here in London, and now it's her fall return, and she blew them away here in the finale. Arizona, the 4-year-old daughter of Up the Credit from the Better's Delight mare, Joe and Maria, for Wendy Warren Timpano, along with Herman Bardol. Bred by Mike Timpano, Mike the trainer, Nick Stewart on board for this going-away victory in 155-4. Impressive. Arizona, congratulations. Race 10 going official here. Price is posted 7 even on a win ticket. For Arizona, exactor $25.60, dollar try $65.30, high five 20 center $299.52, late double for 15 even. Pick 3 $235, dollar pick 4 $360.20, the pick 5 20 center worth $226.50. The official rundown: Layla Blue finished 3rd, Land of Paradise 6, Oh Gooda was 8. Lola Sunshine second best, Catch In Ace was 7th, Top Royal 5th, Fear the Crush 4th, and Arizona the romping winner. 28, 57-3, 125-4. It's a mile and 155-4. Arizona in the 10th and final. Top down a 3-6-8, 2-7-5, 4-1. That's going to be it for the live harness racing action this evening. There's still some simulcasting in-house. We're coming back with more live racing tomorrow evening, Tuesday, the 5:50 start time. Your free program available on our website for download, westernfairdistrict.com/raceway. Thank you for joining us tonight. From the eye in the London sky, I'm Sugar Doyle. Have yourself a great evening.